Hey guys, Solitaun here, back with more Hex Shards of Fate with version 827 patch notes. There's been a lot of bug fixes in tournaments because I guess that's what they're really trying to work on, and a couple new cards have been added. One, the Vampire King. When this troop deals damage to opposing champion, reveal a random card from their hand. If it's a troop, transform it into a vampire and put it into play under your control. It's a life drain of flight for 4. It's a 3/4. It's pretty good, especially if you're playing a deck with a bunch of troops in it, like an inspired deck. This would work really well. The Vampire comes out. It's a 2/2 with flight and life drain, so that could work. If you combine that maybe with let's say the Zombie Plague, then you could really do some damage to creatures in the other person's deck. The other one, Trial of Faith. When this constant enters play, void all other cards you control and all cards in your hand. At the start of your turn, add a faith counter to this constant. Then if there are 3 or more, remove all faith counters from this constant and sacrifice it. If you do, transform each card voided with this constant into an angel and put it into play. Angels are 5/5 with flying, if I remember correct. So if you have a ton of cards in your hand and you know that your opponent can't really do anything, you can actually just throw this out. I don't know if you want to throw it out. You would have to throw it out relatively early in the game, or if you're super ahead, which doesn't make any sense why you would throw that out, because it voids all cards in your hand and in play. So I don't know how I feel about this card. I don't see how exactly it's gonna benefit you. I mean, it comes out pretty late game too, 5. So yeah, I don't know about that one. Next one, Circle Preservation. 0 costing the next time target card or action would deal damage to you this turn. Prevent it. Put this constant into your hand and it gets permanent cost +1. It's a constant, so you can use it anytime. For nothing the first time, 1 the second time, 2 the third time, and so on and so forth. It's pretty good. That's actually a really good card. I'm kind of excited to see how people actually use that. Otha Valor. When this constant enters play, name a troop you control. Troops you control with that name get +2/+2. When this constant enters play, name a troop you control. Blah, blah, blah. It's just, I don't know. I don't know why it's doubled there, but if you have a deck with a bunch of the same named troops, let's say you combine this with a hopper deck and you name the battle hopper. That means every battle hopper you control gets +2/+2. That's pretty nuts. That's pretty good, especially when you combine that with like the marble. That's pretty insane. Cerulean Mirror Knight is the next one. It's blue 2 casting human warrior. Inspire as a troop with cost or equal to or greater than this troop's cost enters play. When this troop dies, draw a card. So it inspires troops. When they die, you draw a card. That's pretty good too in an inspired deck, especially if you can get out, let's say, oh shoot, I forget the name of that card because I'm an idiot. And you can see some of the glitches that are going on right now in this build. Card portraits not coming up. There it is. Blessed the Fallen. If you can get that with this card, I mean, that's pretty good because he'll be dead, but he'll still keep inspiring all the troops that will probably die. You can also get Resurrection in there and bring back the troops that if they die. So you can see how crazy that gets with Resurrection. Resurrection's pretty high costing, but at the end of your turn, put a target troop from your graveyard into play. It gets permanent +2/+2. So if you get that with the Mirror Knight and all your stuff keeps dying, it doesn't matter. You're going to keep drawing cards. You can keep bringing them back, keep drawing cards, keep bringing them back. That could be a pretty good combo, especially with, like, let's say, Otha Valor. You could do, like, a 3-color deck with Otha Valor, Cerulean Mirror Knight, and Battle Hoppers. And, well, I guess Battle Hoppers wouldn't really work with the Knight there, so maybe not. But you see what you can do with these cards. It's pretty cool. Vampire King, I'm pretty excited about that one. Getting out a bunch of vampires and twilighting your your enemies to death. Alright, well, that's the version breakdown. There's also a lot of rewording and terminate patches and stuff like that, but mostly I just like to cover the new cards and try to think of some strategies really quick on how you can use those. Now, they're probably not the best way to use them, but still pretty exciting. Alrighty, guys, I'll see you guys next time.